Hey Google, open main garage door. Today I'm going to teach you how you can do this via Home Assistant, but first I want to explain how this works. We have our Ratgdo board physically connected to our garage door opener, and the Ratgdo is then added as a device in Home Assistant via the ESP Home integration. This is great because it allows us to open and close our garage door directly from Home Assistant. Separately, we have our SmartThings station, which acts as our Matter hub. SmartThings is then integrated into Google Home, so any device we add to SmartThings will show up as a controllable device in Google Home. Typically, there's no easy solution to sharing a device from Home Assistant to SmartThings or Google Home without making your Home Assistant server externally accessible, which comes with its own security problems, or by subscribing to Home Assistant Cloud, which costs money I don't want to spend. So what we're doing is exposing our Ratgdo device in Home Assistant as a Matter device, allowing us to connect it to SmartThings and therefore Google Home. You may be wondering, why not just connect it directly to a Matter-supported Google device and skip using SmartThings altogether in the middle? Well, I experienced issues when connecting it to my Google Home Mini via Matter, so this is my solution. You might have better results though, so it's still worth attempting. Here we are in Home Assistant, and I just want to show you that both of my Ratgdo boards are already configured. So going into devices and ESP Home, you can see both garage doors are showing up. My motorcycle garage door is the one I haven't configured yet, so I'll be adding that in this video. But here we can see the various controls and sensors for that specific garage door opener. So I'll add these links in the description, but here is the actual magic of how we get this to work. This is the GitHub project. It does have a link to the documentation. If we open that, I do want to point out this does work with Alexa, however I don't have an Alexa ecosystem. All of my Matter bridges are configured with Google or Samsung SmartThings. So if we go to getting started, installation, we can see there are two methods. We're going to be following the preferred method using an add-on in Home Assistant. So let's get started here. First, this is the add-on method. We're going to take this link and copy it, hop back over to Home Assistant, and we're just going to be following these instructions. So go to Settings, Add-ons, Add-on Store. We're going to add a custom repository. Go ahead and paste that repo we copied earlier. I already do have it added, so yours should look a little different on the result. Going back, you can do a refresh, and you should see this add-on. Now mine's already running. You don't have to start yours yet. We do want to double check a configuration. So come over to configuration. Take note of what's auto-filled in here, if there is anything. Otherwise, you'll need to add it. So first we need to go to Settings, System, Network, and scroll on down. This is how I verified it was the correct adapter, but you'll pretty much type the exact name of your network adapter into that configuration. So back to add-ons. And make sure that's here. After that, you're good to start. I preferably like to show it in the sidebar. It makes it easier to access. But we'll open the web UI. Now, before we create a new bridge, we need to get the device we want added. In this case, our garage door. So we'll head to Settings, Devices, under ESP Home. I have yet to add my motorcycle garage door, so this is the device I'll be adding. Here, I specifically want the door entity. So I'll click the door, Settings, and we're going to get the entity ID, right? So go ahead and copy that. We'll head back to the Matter Hub. Now we can create a new bridge. I'll name it, and this is going to be my motorcycle garage door. Leave the port default. I've already taken 5540 to 5543, so it's gone to 5544 for this one. I've left country code alone. If you have issues, you can look into using that though. And we're going to include. Now this is probably the most important part. Under type, select pattern. And I've noticed pattern to be the most useful and consistent. Now for value, you're going to paste what we copied earlier. This is that entity ID. Now, as of the latest version, it was working perfectly fine without checking this box. You might not experience this issue when you try it, but I did have to switch back and check this box after the latest version. It looks like version 3.0.0 alpha 83. All right, now go ahead and save. So now we can see our garage door was added. We're going to go ahead and click that. We can see a few things here. The primary thing we're going to focus on is the QR codes. So now we're going to move over to our app to add the Matter device. Notice down here, it does say window covering. Doesn't really matter. That's just how it reads. Now I'm in the SmartThings app, and I'll go to Devices. Click the add symbol to add a new device and select Partner Devices. Then select Matter. We'll then scan the QR code generated by the Matter Hub add-on, and it should begin setting up our device. Click Continue for this pop-up coming up. It's just saying that it is a Matter certified device, and it'll take a moment to finish setting things up. At this point, I'm just adding the device to the correct room, in this case my garage, but after that we should be able to find the garage door. This specific device I just selected is just the Matter bridge, but within it we can click the actual garage door entity. And it looks like the device is still configuring things in the background, so we'll refresh it in a few minutes when it's ready. And if we refresh Home Assistant in our browser, we can go back to our device and you'll see it's commissioned. For this garage door opener, I did have to go back and undo the inverted checkbox, but let's go over and see how this works. In the SmartThings app, it looks like I can open it via the app. Pause works, and it does go back down. I'll also check Google Home here in a bit, but I do hope that you found this video helpful and you won't run into as many issues as I did the first time around. Thanks for watching. Open motorcycle garage door. Close motorcycle garage door.